So we've got this problem. This is problem number 5, and it's asking us to find the area. In order to do that, I'm going to need the base. That's going to be from here to here times the height divided by 2. So I'm going to say the area of the triangle is base times height divided by 2. The base, though, we don't know. We don't know the whole base. I know this part of the base from here to here is 3, but I don't know the other part of the base. So we're going to have to take a look at this triangle here and kind of think of it as its own problem for a minute. So I'm going to redraw that triangle. Okay, so I redrew that triangle over here. And what I notice is that this is a right triangle. And a right triangle is going to be subject to the Pythagorean theorem. So I can find this last side, that's this one over here on the original problem, by just using the Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to say, all right, well, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And I know my c squared because that's opposite the right angle. So I'm going to plug that in. That's 8 squared. And I know either my a or b. It doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to plug it in for a. And we'll solve for b. So 6 to the second power is 36 plus b squared equals 64. Then we're going to subtract 36 on both sides. And we get b squared equals 28. And so then the square root, this is going to give us a long answer. So the square root, take the square root. So the square root of 28 is going to be 5.29. And I just found that on the calculator. So now that we know b, now that we know this, I can plug that in over here. I can say, okay, well, this is 5.29. So now I can go back to the original problem, and I can find the base. So 5.29 plus 3 is going to be 8.29. And then the height stayed the same. That was 6, all divided by 2. If I multiply these out, we get 49.74. And I just did that on a calculator. Then we divide it by 2. And we get area equals 24.8.